Well, hey, welcome back to Movie Community College. I am the professor. And let's do a little heroes and villains, should we? Shall we? Should we? Shall we? I'm a big Guardian of the Galaxy fan, and I really enjoyed the film, and I kind of thought it would be fun to go through all the members of Guardians of the Galaxy. They're kind of like Suicide Squad, where they have interchangeable members, and some people were originals and some other were swapped out. And the guy that I want to focus in on right now is Yondu. Yondu is he was a Ravager. He was the guy who whistled in the film, and that little arrow thing would come out, and he'd kind of whistle it, and it would go through and kill people. And he's actually a member of it. He's one of the founding members. He is, pardon me, boy, I'm fighting a cold, so if I cough or sneeze, I apologize. He is from Earth 691. He is depicted as a blue-skinned male with a large red fin on the back of his head. In the arrow, he controls by sound waves, and it's commonly by whistling, but that's not the only way he can do it. Any kind of sound waves he can control and manipulate. He is a founding member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and really kind of led a group of space pirates called the Ravengers, and you kind of got that from the film. What he is a member of the Zatatodian tribe, and it was a primitive native culture, and he was a hunter. He was a centurion, and his homeland was first colonized by humans, and it's outside of the Earth's solar system, and he was born in the late 30th century, right? So it gives you an idea that Guardians of the Galaxy is way in the future. And Yondu's people fled because they were overwhelmed by Earth colonizers who began arriving, and just really kind of, was just kind of freaked out by it. And he comes across a guy named Vance Astro, who was an astronaut for Earth, and he lands on Yondu's planet with a really kind of old propulsion ship. It just really needs a lot of work, and he realizes that his mission is pointless, that he tries to perform recon anyway. Vance encounters Yondu during Yondu's trial of manhood. So when you reached a certain age, you had to kind of go out and have this ceremony. Yondu's referred to as the noble savage. So you have this very primitive kind of ancient idea of go out and make your first kill or whatever it is. Yondu attacks him, but he's repelled by Vance's power. Vance keeps this secret as Yondu's actions were illegal. Yondu works with Vance when the bad and alien race overtakes the planet later that year, and all the other Centurions are believed to have been slaughtered. Yondu kind of is the last of his kind. I think he is the last of his kind. And he'll later escape from the planet and comes across a different team ups. He ends up on Jupiter, and he ends up on Pluto. There's colonies there where they're kind of living, and that's kind of where they come across Guardians of the Galaxy to fight the Badoon. And the Badoon will probably be another kind of video, I guess. And there's some team ups. The Guardians team up with time traveling, and they get involved with time travel, and they come across Thing and Captain America and Sharon Carter and the Defenders, Starhawk. There's even a crossover with the Avengers, and it's a really good crossover. You can watch it I think on Netflix has a Marvel animated series, and you see the crossover of when the Avengers kind of come across Guardians of the Galaxy, and there's this moment of tension where they're all lined up, and so you have like the Avengers here, and then you have Guardians of the Galaxy here, and Rocket Raccoon pulls out his gun and shoots Hulk in the face, which of course causes a big fight, and it's hilarious. So when you look at Yondu's powers and abilities, he doesn't have any superhuman physical powers, but he has a very natural, nature-ish mysticism that is from his tribe. He has a sixth sense which allows him to perceive and permits. It allows him to to understand empathetic relationships within other life forms, and he can kind of control that and understand it. Not control it. He probably can more influence it. And so he's got empathic power and potential, and he really possesses intuitiveness and mystical rapport with nature. Especially when he is close to his own world. But when he's away, he that senses come back to him. So like if you take him far away from his planet, that power will wane. But if he'll get accustomed to the new planet that he's on, and he kind of picks up on that. This makes him very good of being a hand-to-hand combat. He's a highly skilled hunter and tracker. And he really has a great idea of all social and religious customs. So he can be very, very, he's a great archer. He can be very, very excellent to have in your party. If you, if you have that kind of need, if you have somebody that you need to hunt and track, again, no superhuman strength and abilities. He's not going to overpower you with your strength. But boy, he's really good with that little arrow thing that we saw. So he is an interesting character, a likable character. I'll be interested to see how they use him in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay up to date on all of our latest videos. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day. Peace.